Good
Good morning.
morning, good afternoon, good
Good morning,
evening. Hello,
everyone.
Morning,
everyone.
everyone.
Hello, my team. Hello, everyone who's watching the live or the replay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year
Yes,
to you. I hope this year brings you good health, prosperity, and happiness. Sorry, I was a bit absent due to um, my country being in unrest. It affected my mindset and well-being, but thanks to my accountability team, they lift me up and are always here for me. Thank you for being here. That's why today we want to talk about mindset. um, the mindset. Let's be real, 2026 won't be quieter. More noise, more opinions, more overnight success stories, more AI, more change, more pressure. So, what actually matters is your mindset. The world is very busy. Every morning we wake up, there's something going on in some part of the world, unfortunately. So, you have to work on your mindset. In a world full of distraction, the strongest skills you can build in 2026 is your mindset, is a mental discipline, not motivation, not hype. You need to be consistent. You need to work on your mindset. And you need accountability partners who can help you go through all your um, up and down in your life. So, we want to talk about the mindset for 2026, how you want to manage it, how you want to manage your mindset in the up and downs. I want to talk. I want to ask my partners, please, Moromoke. What's your opinion of mindset in 2026? How can we control our mindset in this busy world?
yeah, good
Thank
morning.
you.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, good
Please,
morning, everyone. And you're welcome to another Saturday Live with us. And I'm Mora Moke, and I'm happy to be here to see you, to speak with you today. Today, we are talking about mindset in the year 2026. Like my partner has said, uh, mindset shift is a very, very important thing that all of us should consider doing, or all of us should consider investing our time in this year, because a lot of people are going to get stuck or remain in the same position if they do not, do that little exercise of, ruminating within them and see how they can do better, how they can move forward, they can shift from the mindset of I can't to I can. Mindset of it is not possible to it is possible with, the kind of resources that we have in this age and time, with the kind of technology advancements, help, community, uh, a group of accountability group like ours. We cannot do without all those things. And if someone is still at the position of, I can figure this out, or I can't, or it is not possible, it will be very difficult for such a person to, access all these available resources. It will be so difficult because you will continue to think, if it is, I can't, you will continue to think you can't. If it is not possible, it's too good to be true. How possible is that? You will continue to, live in that mindset. And if it is, I don't have time, it will continue to be like that. So you have to shift one step at a time. We are not looking for, a big change all of a sudden, an overnight change, but small little step towards, that shift. And how do we do that? Being open-minded. As we are talking now, some people may be listening and be saying, all these ladies, don't they have something else to do with their time? And some will be listening and trying to pick one or two things from what we are saying. That is the kind of growth of shift that I'm talking about. When you start listening more, when you're seeking understanding more, That is where it starts from. I will allow the rest of my partners to say something too. Thank you.
Thank you, Marmoke. Yes, is what she mentioned is uh, transfer the can't to can. You have to be careful of what you're saying to yourself. Be careful of the word you're using. Your mind will will know what you're saying to yourself, and we say, if you can, you can. So I can't do anything. But if you say I can, yes, you can do it. Yes, you can. So be careful of what you're saying to your mind. So I'm asking Liz, what's her point of view on mindset for 2026? How can we go about?
Thank you so much, Leela, for that. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us this minute. It's very early, and it's so cold in the UK. So for us to join us, and for those that will be watching the replay, meaning you taking a very, very good step and you walking towards a good direction for 2026 because you want to learn and improve. So thank you so much. We don't take it for granted. I really believe that mindset will be the biggest separator in 2026, not talent, not background, and not but mindset. So a lot of people will watch opportunities pass by because of fear. They feel safer because fear feels safer than the change. Fear of starting something new, fear of failing, fear of looking silly in front of people. And comfort zone are very convincing. They feel safe, but they quietly keep people stuck, right? So what I'm seeing is that excuses are becoming more expensive and the world is moving fast and waiting until you feel ready will leave you behind. Yeah. So growth now requires you to have courage. It requires you to have courage to move, not confidence, but courage to move first, and then confidence will follow. Because what you don't try, you wouldn't know. If you want to wait to have confidence, then you will never try anything. So you need to take the first step, you learn, and then you have confidence, you have a better understanding. So I would just encourage people to invest in themselves this year, right? Invest in yourself this year. Have discipline, which will matter most than the motivation that you're looking for. A lot of people are looking for motivation to do things, but you need to have discipline, because motivation will come and go. But discipline is what keeps you consistent when no one is clapping for you. Because there will be a time when you're doing something, no one is applauding you. But it's the discipline that will keep you on track if you understand where you're heading to. So in 2026, people who build routine for learning and self-improvement will be the ones who stay relevant. So we need to really change our mindset and work towards improving ourselves to stay relevant in the new year. Thank you.
Thank you, Liz. It was very amazing. Thank you. Modupe, please enlighten us about
All right. Thanks, Leela. And hello again, our viewers. Thank you, Moromake and Liz, for the things you've highlighted. And much of what I'll be saying will just be a reflection of what you've already said. And one of the things that is likely to be prominent in 2026 is that personal development will no longer be optional. There was a time when you would go to school and you'd be given your curriculum, you follow it, you're just waiting for the day you graduate and you're not reading anymore. You're not going to any kind of study anymore. That can't happen anymore. Now, this is beyond the four walls of the school. This is wherever you find yourself now. Personal development has become key. And those who, because what personal development will do for us is to help our growth. And there's no way you're going to, because, okay, let me backtrack a bit. Our topic is mindset will separate winners from watchers. And I'm just imagining that in some people's heads, they may be thinking, what's all this mindset things that we're talking about? What's it all about? It's very simple. Just imagine that a butterfly, before it became a butterfly, was one very tiny insect that became a caterpillar that looked, well, I'll say looked like a worm for those who don't know what caterpillars look like, but I want to believe most of us do. And then goes through that developmental process till it becomes a butterfly. And once it becomes a butterfly, it can't go back to that larva or pupa stage, or that it can never go back there. Now, complete transformation has taken place. Basically, that's what we're talking about when we're talking about a mindset shift or mindset change. You want to expose yourself to enough information that will take your mind away, like Moromoke said, from that thinking of I can't to that thinking of I can. And what growth does is that it prepares you for change. It puts you in that headspace where, like Liz said, you're not looking for perfection. You're not waiting to be confident. You're waiting, you're moving ahead in spite of uncertainty. So what we're talking about today, all myself and all these lovely ladies, we're just saying, don't go through 2026 the same way you came into it. From this moment when we speak, start to think that things will not get better in our world, unfortunately. How can I adapt in an uncertain, unchanging world? So you have to embrace that mindset of things will change. They say the only permanent thing is change. Things will change. Even when you decide you want to stay in a comfort zone, you'll be shaken out of that comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you go to the shops and what you used to buy for £1 or $1 is now ×5. That whether you want to be comfortable with that price or not, it has changed. So in thinking about shifting your mindset, is that things will not get easier. So how can I prepare for the changes that are likely to take place? And like my ladies have said, when you see an opportunity, don't say I can't. Explore it. Can this be a good fit for me? Is what you should be asking, not I can't. No, you shouldn't be saying I can't. You should be thinking, can this thing be a good fit for me? Explore it to the point where you convince yourself one way or the other that, okay, I found something and I think I can go with this. Or no, this is a no. But don't just sit on the sidelines, because like we have said, what will separate winners from watchers is those who take action, even when they are not confident, they're not certain, but they take the action of exploring, rather than people who just sit in one corner. I'm like, no, my 9 to 5 is fine. And in this day and age, with the rise of AI, we know more jobs are going. It's not evil prophecy, it's the reality. More jobs will go. So how do we prepare ourselves for such eventualities? We want to make sure that we're in that place where we're embracing change and preparing for it. So let me drop it there for now. Thank you, Lila.
Thank you very much. It was amazing, both three of you. Yes, so the opportunity, once it comes to you, just study it, and always be kind to yourself. If you're going through something, take a break. You don't have to push yourself. Take a break. Be kind to yourself. Work on your mindset. Life is always challenging. Things always get through to you. But step back, take a break. You don't have to push yourself. And just do your research, as Modupe said. If an opportunity comes to you, research it, study it, and ask questions. Probably that opportunity is for you too. Thank you very much. And I hope this year brings you all the happiness and success. And if you want to start this online business and change your life in 2026 and get out of your 9 to 5 grind, make something for yourself, build something for yourself, and have a side hustle which takes you from plan B to plan A. leave your name or email address to any one of us within the website that you can see underneath, and we will be happy to guide you through how to start this online business. And the last thing, light will always overcome the darkness for everyone in the world that are going through any turmoil or unrest. Hope for freedom and peace in the world. Thank you very much for watching. See you Tuesday.
See you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.